What up, y'all? Back in the lab, it's your boy Ray White, giving y'all a behind the scenes look as I put y'all on a tripod and get my hands free here because I realized, one, I'm sure the motion sickness is not fun. You know what I'm saying? Like your boy was all over the place with the holding the camera all in various ways, and then I like to use my hands when I talk. So, we still gonna roll with it, but welcome to the behind the scenes look of what's going on with the Raymond D White LLC brand, content creation, doing some leadership development work, creating some organizational strategies, things of that nature, and just giving you the behind the scenes looks of what's happening there. And today was a tough one, actually, as people are coughing. Today was a tough one. There was quite a bit of pressure I was putting on myself to get some things done. More particularly, I talked in previous episodes how I've been working on this leadership series that I'm doing for a local organization here. And I've been stuck on one of the concepts. I thought I had a breakthrough, and then I revisited that breakthrough and realized it really wasn't that it. So actually, just not minutes ago, revisited it again and kind of outlined a little bit more of a clearer path that I feel a lot better about, that will give me some direction to kind of craft, which in a sense is saying I'm helping in this part of the series want to help shift these people's perspectives from a mindset of insignificance to influence, that their leadership, their presence, the way that they are positioned in the organization is not insignificant, but they actually have influence to help change the trajectory, the culture, organization in various ways. And so this kind of outlines what that will look like. And I'm excited about that. I think that's going to be good. It will be good. Speak things with confidence. It will be good. But the tough thing about all this is I realize, and I've known this for a while, but a couple things. I overwhelm myself trying to do a whole bunch of things at once. So you saw the sticky note wall that I've actually taken a minute to step aside to focus on this so I could put this one down. I'm a part of a few committees that are centered on diversity, equity, inclusion, and wanting to execute that type of work as well. So now that it's a new year, we're going to kick those types of initiatives off. And I want to personally feel confident, right? And this is the way that we are going to structure ourselves and move forward and help put these leadership practices and skill sets to work. And I put the pressure on me to get that done because I want to do right. I want to do well. I think a part of that is, there's an aspect of my age, my ethnicity, kind of my experience come to this, that I really feel like I need to do, like, not just excellent, but more than excellent. Like I need to be 100% on my game all the time, every time. And that's not really the case. We're never going to be 100% all the time. And it's not to say that my identity markers make me less than, even though society may say so, or that I am constantly internalizing that message, because there are moments where I do do my best to not let that dictate the way that I act or engage in the work that I do, or my speaking, or the confidence that I have. But in reality, it still does. All that to say is that there are times when it does get to you, and you got to be able to have people you can lean on, who you can connect with, who you can engage with. And I'm realizing that I knew this as something I needed to work on, but one of my goals for this upcoming year was being more intentional about that. So actually reaching out to people, actually connecting with friends, actually setting aside time to where I can bounce ideas off of other people, not just within myself or on a camera, but actually talk to people, say, hey, with this concept, what do you think? Or, hey, this venture that I'm stepping into seems daunting. Like, how do I overcome, or how did you overcome that feeling of insecurities or overworking those things, or what did you say yes and no to? So being more intentional about those types of things, considering that we're all in this together. Nobody has it all figured out. and I need to release that expectation on myself to have it all figured out too. So that is the current thought process in the lab today, and the work effort that I just articulated accomplishing this. I feel actually really good about this, better than I did prior to. Not to say that content wasn't good, but I think this is the movement, considering that we are engaging those people who are not in a position in like a title of leadership. I know that for me, it felt that way, where because didn't have a certain title, I didn't feel like I had the power to make change. And so this is going to kind of help articulate what does it look like to have that perspective and actually do that well within the things that you can control. Shout out to Stephen Covey. All right. The 7 habits of effective people. One of the first ones is to be proactive. And so the concept of circle of influence, circle of concern is kind of the basis of this, and wanting to expound upon that, the power that we have, the agency that we have, the ownership that we have, and then what are the ways that we can actually tangibly take action in those ways, in the circles of control, and how to manage those circles that are not in our control, that of our concern. How do we manage those well, and still make an impact? So that's what's going on in the lab. So we're rocking and rolling with this. I'm still wanting to stay consistent. There was a slight moment where I was like, I'm not gonna go on the video. I'm not gonna post one. But nah, man. The goal is to stay consistent, to do this for 30 days, and show some progress, show some traction, some positives. Not only with this, but I did get that survey out the door. Or at least the concept of the survey out the door. And also, like I talked about the books too. So the books are out the door as well. So now it's just continuing to hone in on some of those facets. And then next week, I have a big plan to get this knocked out, as well as start getting my content strategy ready to go. Because I really want to hit November. I really want to hit February with some strong content in this space and be consistent in it. And part of it is taking a step back to develop the plan, get the foundation right, and get things out the door. So that way, at least for the first couple of weeks, first month or so, I have content rolling. And then in that, I can gain feedback to then help set up another content creation session moving forward. So more to come on that and the details of those things. But that is it. We are in the lab. We're getting work done. The road is hard. The road is tough, but you are capable to accomplish anything that you put your mind to, and you're not alone in this. So people can connect with other folks as well. What are you working on? I would love to hear it. And what are you strategizing? What are you creating? How can we support each other in this space? And talk to y'all soon. Let's get to work. Peace.